Hi guys, today we're looking at a GPS device for tracking. It's a kind of device you use for, say, people that have Alzheimer's, or you want to track your pets, or various other reasons. It's really just a tracking device. And then instead of reviewing the device itself, we're reviewing it as the service as a whole. Since I purchased the device from the SafeLink website that they offer such a device and services for such a purpose. In case if you didn't know, if you didn't see that other video from the other day about the life update, very quickly, my wife had a stroke about 5 months ago. So her life was saved, physically fit afterwards, which is very lucky. However, she does have some confusions going on where she's not quite sure where she is. So as a result, something like this is necessary to have just in case if she walk on and got lost by herself. Well, I don't need to get into the details of that, but that's basically the gist of what's going on and why I need one of those devices. So, SafeLink was something that the hospital staff and the social worker in the hospital recommends because that's something that I heard all the time. So, SafeLink itself is a company that is known. I would say one of the big ones then for this sort of things. So immediately I come onto the website. I was looking around for the devices they have to offer. There are two. One is this one. The other one is a watch. To convince somebody to wear a watch with them not knowing or not sure about their own condition, it's a little bit difficult to always have a watch on them and stuff like that. What if they need a shower? Various other reasons. So instead, I got this one. It's a simpler version where you can put it on your belt, you can put it on, put it in the purse, you put it in your pocket, you can put it in all kinds of places. So I thought this is a smarter choice. It is slightly cheaper, but that's not the reason. It's priced at $170 plus a $19 per month service fee. Well, the $170 price tag, of course, here in Canada, you added the tax, it's effectively a $200 device. So it's offering a bunch of stuff, durable construction, time-tested reliability, various wearing options, 24/7 continuous tracking, SOS button, advanced geo fans, any shape, any size, etc., etc. So it looks great on paper. And it offers a real-time tracking web application, which you can go onto their website, you log in, and you can track the device right away. It gives you a lot of details. I'm not going to log in here for the security reasons. So I'm going to look at their demo. I'm going to show their demo. They have a live demo to show you what it's like. Give me 1 second and copy their thing. All right. So if we go into the demo site, where are you? Where's your demo site? Where's your demo site? Box demo, try it out. You will like it. Okay. Oh, that's a link. Immediately something's wrong there. Oh, it's the same thing. So instead of logging into mine, I log into their thing. So here we go. So basically, it's kind of like this. It shows a map, and then you have those various options to give you some details on the top about your GPS, about your location and whatnot. I'm just gonna try not to show the location. So it's a web application like this. It doesn't have an app for it. It's just a web application. So you're gonna log into the web. You can do it on your phone as well. You can do it on PC. You log into your web application and you can start tracking that device. It will also tell you if you're indoors, if you're outdoors, give you a tracking of where you have been, stuff like that. So all is well there. It is functional, it works, it's reliable. So that's what it is. That's what they offer. A device, and you go onto their website, you track, and you pay $19 a month. Well, 22 to be exact, but that's besides the point. So is that any good? So far, so good, right? Well, let's take a look at the device then. Oh, so here's the box. It has some cheesy picture of, here's the pad. You can put it on the pad and find pads. Can put it on the trucks to track your fleet. Sure, elderly people, that's what it's mainly for, Alzheimer's and stuff like that. And here's a children care where you can track your children. Sure, that's what a tracker is for, really. And let's look at the back of the box. It has some features, high density GPS chipset, combination GPS, and blah 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 blah, all that other standard stuff. What GPS does. Okay, so far promising. Right? Alright, so let's get to the device. The box comes with this pouch. I guess it's nice. You can hook it onto your belt if you like to. So that's not bad, that's alright. And here's the device. So immediately, this doesn't look at this. The USB compartment, the cover, it's already yellow. It's not even in the same color as the rest of the device. And over this side, same story there. So obviously, I think they didn't make their own device because the brand is not the same. It doesn't say SafeLink. It's by whatever that is, Universal Tracker TR-203. The device itself is very much third party. I'm sure of it. And over here is a compartment for the SIM card, which provided by the company if you sign up for it. So some basic functions. You got the power button, and you got this, they call it the SOS button, which when it's active, you press that immediately, that I will get a text message or an email that whoever's using it is asking for help, which is a nice feature. So that's basically it for the device. You pay $22, which is after tax here in Canada, every month for this device. And this device needs charging once every other day. You run out of battery once every other day. Of course, you can argue because you're indoors all the time. It's always searching for GPS, so it drains the battery faster. But every other day, I think that's a poor performance. Because you always need to charge it and you don't know when it's going to run out. They give you at least they give you a text message and an email to warn you that the battery is running low. But still, you need to charge it all the time. When you purchase a device like this for your loved ones, you really expect it to be way more premium than the way it is. This is really just a device that it doesn't worth the $170 price tag that I put. And when you look for a service, you're most likely not going to know very much about it because these sort of stuff happen suddenly, and normally you're not going to go research about GPS for Alzheimer's, so you don't have the kind of time. So I think it's actually the company's responsibility to provide a premium service for you, because when they don't do it, when they're trying to use a device like this that doesn't really live up what it's supposed to do, well, you know. So the box comes with a few things. Really simple. You got a mini USB cable, device itself. It comes with a pouch that can go onto your belt and a wall charger for it. That's it. So here comes the conclusion of this device and the service as a whole. I don't think the SafeLink is doing a good job at all offering this to me or anybody else that needs a device like this. I mean, look, when people purchase something like this, they're not gonna go spend hours on researching what is the best one for their family. Most of the time, well, a lot of the time, this kind of stuff is not planned. When they need this, they need this. So you as a company that offers medical GPS such as this, you need to think about how are you going to offer a full experience, the full service to the people that actually need it. This device itself, it needs to be charged every other day. That does not feel safe. What if the people need to go out when the battery is running low? It needs to be last longer than that. Not to mention the charging time takes hours. Something like 4 or 5 hours, somewhere along there, and that is not a short time. Meaning, to use the device as this, you need to always be planning how are you going to deal with it next. And you always will have that longer period of gap that this device will not be able to be used by the user. So that itself, it's a no-no. And then, yeah, of course, look at this thing. Look at it. Yellow here, yellow there. Does this thing look new? Of course, it probably new, but no, it doesn't look new. So when the people that receive this device, immediately I feel like I got a secondhand device. And feel like the company doesn't care. They just send me this thing, expect it to work, and that's all they're going to do. Well, look, this is a medical device, alright? It's medical GPS, that's the purpose, that's all you advertise. You as a company need to get that corporate mindset out of your mind, throw that out of the window, and actually care about what this device will make me feel when you send it to me. What does your service going to make me feel and experience when you offer it to me when I purchased it? That is where it's important, because other than its basic functionality, there's way more you need to think about. It's 2016 now. Look at this thing. When's the last time you used something like this that's new? I mean, sure, I got my PlayStation 3 controller that still use it, but PlayStation 3 is old. The last time I actually used something like that, I had a BlackBerry. Not convenient. People no longer have a bunch of those at their home, maybe a couple of years ago, but these days, you're gonna go with the time. So, what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep this device, make something out of your own, or just get something different, get something good, huh? Spend some money, spend some time, spend some research. That's something that you should do for the people that's purchasing it. This device is not cheap. For $170 after tax, you're really spending $200 on this. A $200 device. This is what you get. The $200 device, you get a white base GPS tracking system that doesn't have a mobile app, doesn't have native Windows or other operating system software. So you ask, what's the problem? The web browser is simple. Everybody got a web browser, but web browser is not the company's business. They cannot ensure your web browser will be functioning properly. They cannot ensure that your web browser doesn't have this plugin or that problem or that virus. They cannot be sure of that. Therefore, they cannot be sure the web browser version will always work. So today in 2016, something like this shouldn't exist anymore for a medical purpose. What they need to do is to offer an app, something that they develop, something that they know for sure that the people that's using it will be able to always use this device, not jeopardized by a lot of unknowns, such as mobile app, such as native program that use for Windows, things like that. It's kind of necessary. When you offer something like this, you really are telling me you don't care all that much. We're a known company. You pay for it. You didn't do a research. Your fault. Despite that, you just went through a horrible experience with your loved ones. So that, I think, SafeLink had failed to offer a proper service and products, because other than functionality, the basic of it, there is actually more to this. You do pay a lot of money. You do want your loved one to be safe, and this whole experience does not offer me anything that made me feel like my loved one will be safe with this. In fact, on my phone, I actually still install a GPS tracking app between me and my wife as a secondary measure if something like this ever happened. Of course, you cannot trust an app on the cell phone as much as you trust a dedicated device. So now I got two protections. But the fact that I had to do that, do you think you actually succeed, SafeLink? Like and subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.